Hi everybody, so today is a really quick tutorial. I don't even know if it's called a tutorial, but I'm going to show you how to make a cake plate using a pushpin. So everyone should have a pushpin. If not, you can easily find them at the stores. So this is what a cake plate is, and the reason why I'm going to show you how to make this is because I wanted to buy some cake plates and I found them on eBay, but they're really expensive, so I thought there has to be a better way and a more inexpensive way to make my own cake plates. And I was just thinking about the stem of a cake plate and I thought it resembled a lot like pushpins. So I bought a bunch of pushpins and I tried it out and I wanted to share it with you. So this is a cake plate, and here's a cake made for me by Sweet Charms 116. Look how beautifully detailed that is. And so you just basically put the cake on it and that's how it looks. And so there's the cake plate. And there's the cake and how it sits on it. So it's a really good way to display all of the miniature desserts that you make. Let me zoom in on the camera here. It's a great way to display all of the sweets that you make, not just by putting it on a plate. So that's how it looks. So let me show you the tools. Oops, sorry. So let me show you the tools you will need in order to make your own cake plate. And I'll just actually put the cake plate right here. Sorry, this is uneven surface here. So the first thing you'll obviously need are push pins, and I'm using large push pins, and I purchased this at Target, and it's their own brand, the Up and Up brand, and this set was $2.99 for 25 pins, and it comes in assorted colors. So it's hot pink, green, blue, and then there's purple as well. And you can find these online. I saw Office Max carries them as well. So this is what it looks like. And here's the size comparison between just a regular, and you can use a regular one too, or a regular size. So here's the jumbo one that I've used for my cake plate. And the camera has a hard time focusing me because of the background. So here's the large one and here's the regular size. So you'll definitely need one of these or one of these depending on the size plate that you have. So here's a larger plate, and this is a plate that I used for this size, the jumbo. But if you have a smaller plate, for example, you can use a smaller push pin such as that. Okay? So let me put that right here. Move that aside. Then what you'll also need are pliers, and if you're not comfortable taking this sharp part off, because it can be very difficult, have your parent do that or someone who may be stronger than you. I did this myself, and you'll see in the tutorial how I do that. And if you want a nail file, so what you can do is file down any of the rough edges. So as you can see here, there's a little plastic part right there that's kind of sticking out. I should have used a nail filer and filed that down, but I didn't think about it till after the fact. So you'll definitely need a nail file if you want. And then any glue, any sturdy glue, I'm using E6000, but you can use hot glue gun, Gorilla Glue, super glue, whatever you have, but I wouldn't suggest like Elmer's glue or something like that. That probably wouldn't work. So these are basically all the tools that you'll need in order to make your very own cake plate. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, you know what, before we start too, I just want to mention, let's say for example you want to make your own plate, like you have a mold or a cookie cutter and you don't have these porcelain plates, or you're not strong enough maybe to take this out, or you're hesitant, you can actually leave the pin in, and this serves as a really good anchor for maybe affixing something permanently to your cake plate. So let's say for example, here's a plate that I've made before I baked it out of polymer clay. You push it through and then you have some excess pin left over, or the metal portion. Then what you can do is, let's say this is a cake for example, you can just kind of push it through and anchor it so that you know that cake isn't going to be moving anywhere. So that's just a suggestion. You don't have to do that obviously. It just really depends on if you can take that portion off or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started.